Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about my tattoos. I say 6, and that's because I I have some pieces that I got, like I guess they're on separate body parts or done at different times, but I pieced them together because that's just what I'm doing. So I guess the first tattoo I will talk about, I will be including pictures, is my first tattoo. I got this on my ribs. It says, "I am not afraid to die. I am afraid to live and not remember why." And it is by Envy on the Coast. So it says EOTC on the bottom. And it was not as painful as I thought it was gonna be. Mind you, this was like quite a few years ago, but my pain tolerance back then, whenever I was 18, it was, you know, about the same that it is now. So I would say that it was pretty easy to handle for my first tattoo. It really gave me a good like aperture of where, you know, the scale would be at for, you know, other tattoos. And I thought, you know, the feet and the ribs are kind of, you know, I'm sure there are other places that are really bad that I'm just not aware of yet, but those are the ones that I've heard are the worst. So that one is a good favorite of mine. I don't think I will ever regret that tattoo. It is just, I love that song. I haven't listened to it since like high school, but it still holds a great meaning to me in my life, just to stay true and just be doing what I love. And just also brings me on to another, I'm sorry, my dog. It brings me on to another quote that is kind of similar. It's, "Wherever you go, go with all your heart." I just doodled this. On to my next tattoo. I'm not sure which ones I've got next, so I'm just gonna go on kind of to the rest of my tattoos. So I guess I'll start with this sleeve. This was one of the beginning tattoos that I got. This may be the second tattoo that I have received. It was just 3 roses. I at first had the plan to just have a complete full flower sleeve on this arm, but it changed. I had been talking to my tattoo artist, and he recommended that I got something in the middle of the flowers to kind of create a picture frame effect, and I went with an owl. I was thinking a lot about my grandma at the time, and she always had owl things all over her house, and really she didn't like owls that much. It was just a thing that kind of ended up collecting in her house because people thought she liked it because she had the stuff. And so I put an owl in there. I am thinking still about whether or not I want to get it all colored in. I don't know. I do want to do more to this piece. It is definitely unfinished. I don't know if I'm going to keep it all black and white or if I'm going to do color eventually, but I'm probably going to do everything in black and white first just to see if I like it or not, and then continue on. I do have some plans of possibly putting some crystals, a few maybe bird skulls, cat skull, something, maybe sage, rosemary, lavender. I'm not really sure, but I have some ideas for the continuation of this piece. I got this piece probably in the same time as these guys. This is a quote that or a poem actually. This is only part of the poem, but it says, "I want your eyes to crack my bones." And what that represents to me is basically, if you're going to be my friend, I want you to know me, there be no fakeness. I want to know you. I want to make sure that there's no like misunderstandings, and I just want to be as real as possible. I don't want any fake, stupid stuff, you know. That's just not for me. I can live without that, you know. I don't need fake friends. I can live by myself without friends, but thankfully I do have friends that I can, you know, that have been true and stuck with me, and that's great because, you know, that's exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why exactly I decided to tattoo that in such a big place. I felt like, I guess because I already had this quote here, that basically the rest of my body like didn't need a quote, and I was kind of going through a rebellious stage, so I went with the forearms. This tattoo, I may regret just like where I put it. I don't regret the fact that I got it at all. I still love this tattoo. It just I hate the fact that it intimidates people, and I don't want to change because of that, but it just makes me sad, and I was kind of doing it on purpose at the time. I wanted to be scary, and that's okay. Sometimes that's just what you want. I also got this Eye of Horus. I will also include a picture as well. That is whenever I started really delving into when I was questioning all about spirituality in general, and it just had called to me, and I still love it. Like, I love the Egyptian culture, even though I've never, you know, delved that deep into it. I have loved what I have learned about it and thought and all of those things. And then I also have a kanji that I got on this. I believe it's I'm not sure what type of kanji. My brother knows how to pronounce it, but it means strength. And I had gotten this just before a life event that I really did need a lot of strength for. Then I also got this tattoo, which is one of my most recent tattoos. It is my second colored tattoo. I actually a matching pair to my partner's tattoo. His is the exact same in the exact same spot. It's the Seed of Life, and we got it on Mother's Day in 2016, I believe. Yeah, I believe it was last year. And I love the dot work. It was my first dot work tattoo, and it really was just, you know, a spur of the moment. We kind of had gone to Fort Bragg and went to Glass Beach in California, and we just had a great day. It was a lot of fun. I don't regret that tattoo at all. It's one of, you know, I guess all of them are my favorite. I have a lot of tattoos though. I also have one more. This one is on my butt, but you will not see that. You will just see the tattoo. The picture is here. It is a goldfish tattoo with the Eye of Horus, and I got it so then I could get 2 tattoos for the price of 1, basically. So that is it for my tattoos. I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me, and if you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow to the end to check out all of my social media sites, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. I'll see you guys in the next video.